Welcome to another installment of Red Cape Sports. I'm your host, Mitchell Bouchard, and of course, we're going to go over our 7 methods for protecting our sports cards. So for a lot of you, you've probably gathered up quite a few cards over the past year or so, maybe even the past few days for all of you sports card addicts like myself. What we're going to do though is go over the 7 ways, and we're going to go from somewhat easiest to more tedious. So something that's a little bit cheaper, and then we're going to go into the more expensive route. So first off, most of you already know about it, but we're going to talk about the penny sleeve, right? So here is a little Squirtle Pokemon card, and what we have is a plastic sleeve. So these are also referred to as penny sleeves because they cost roughly a penny. With inflation, they're more like 18 bucks a sleeve now. At the end of the day, it's not just the card that you have, but it's also the condition of which that card is in. One of the most important aspects to sports card collecting and investing is taking care of your cards. So we also have another Pokemon card here, and this one is a sleeve that came in one of the boxes, which we'll go over in a minute. And these are pretty sweet. They have a nice logo, and it's a great way to protect your card, as you can see right here. So method number 1, at the end of the day, you have to put every card that you think is somewhat valuable into a penny sleeve. That's going to be very important. All right, so method number 1 is to protect your card using a penny sleeve. Now we're going to move on to the next one, and that's going to be using a top loader. So here's a top loader. That's what it looks like. So we have a little Pikachu card here, and the top loader is great. They're also somewhat affordable. You can get these in packs of 50, 25, and 100, I believe. This one has a little piece of tape, so I don't know if I can open this one. But anyways, you probably have already used the top loader, but this is a fantastic way to protect your card. So typically when you get a card, unless you know that the card you're just gonna throw away into a box, you should protect all of your cards in a penny sleeve. Unless you know it's a card that you really don't want or you're gonna give away. Me personally, I do not put every card in a penny sleeve, but any type of holo, any type of rookie, any card that I think has any kind of chance at becoming rare in the future, I will protect. So if you can, protect your card in a penny sleeve. If you can't afford it, it's fine. All right, so that is gonna be method number 2. That's gonna be to use a top loader. Top loader is perfect, but also to go with the top loader, you can first put your card into a penny sleeve and then utilize a top loader. So that's going to be the best method if you are on a budget, if you don't want to get into the other methods that we're going to talk about here on this video. The next method is going to be to use a one touch. And this is Bird's favorite for whatever reason. And what this is using a little piece of magnet and a little bit of engineering to put your card inside. Now, for a couple of reasons, I don't like this. One is because your card is not in a penny sleeve first. So I typically like to have my card in a penny sleeve. And then number 2, I feel like you could jam your card even if you are pretty meticulous with how you are handling your card. So basically what you'll do is you'll put your card and you only really want to touch the edges, if that. Really, you shouldn't even be touching any cards. I know there's going to be somebody in the comments going, oh, you should be wearing gloves. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a surgeon. I'm not going to be putting on gloves every time I touch a damn card. So go ahead, comment that down below, but I really don't care. So anyways, this is going to be a nice card. This is a cool Arceus. This is going to be a Christmas gift for my nephew. So I got him a one touch because one thing that I do like about one touches is that it does protect your card better than just leaving it on a table, which you shouldn't do. But it also is a great way to display your card. So instead of getting into grading, which we'll talk about in a minute, at least with a one touch, you can still somewhat display your card beautifully. You can enjoy your card. And personally, I do agree with that. I think that if you do have a card that you like, why not have it where you can take it out of the case? Once a card is graded, you can't really enjoy it the same. You can't take it out of the case and look at it. And for some of you, maybe you don't want to do that. Obviously, if this were a $2,000 or $5,000 card, you probably wouldn't want to do that. But if it's a card you enjoy and it's a couple bucks, or maybe even under $100, why not enjoy your card? So comment down below if you agree with that or not. But method number 3 is the one touch. All right, method number 4, probably one of my favorites now, and that is going to be to utilize a binder. But more specifically, these new binders. There are old binders that suck. We're gonna insert some B-roll. I hate these old binders because sometimes the card it's just awful. It's terrible. It's terrible. There are a lot of binders. These premium binders are fantastic. You know them when you see them. So I'll open one of these up. I'll go to a page where I have no cards. This is a great method for storing your cards. So we'll even take this Pokemon card out of the sleeve here. So this is a holo card, a card in which you would want to take care of. You can take the card and put it into the binder like so. This card is pretty bendy. But anyways, this is a great way to organize your cards, see them visually. If you're building a set, which we will have a video on this channel, how to build a entire sports card set. We give you a little bit of insight on how to do that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, binders are great. Just make sure you get the premium ones. Basically, they are the ones that have kind of like the leather inside. I feel confident putting my cards in there, and also you can even put your cards into a penny sleeve first and then add your card to the binder. I'm not sure the name of this binder, but this is one of those premium binders where you have the leather. Typically you will see the top name brands, they will have the best binders, and definitely be on the lookout for those. Definitely check out the Ultra Pro binders. Those are the best in my opinion. If you're building a set, why not use them? Just if you can, add your card to a penny sleeve and then add it into your binder. That's gonna be number 4. All right, tip number 5 is to use a box. So let's say you have a stack of cards. You can keep your cards upright, also all while putting them first in a penny sleeve or utilizing a one touch. These boxes are great. You can get these in almost any kind of collector set that you buy while you're collecting and investing into cards. You can also pick up specific boxes that are designed for storing your cards. We have a video here on the channel explaining how you can utilize boxes to organize your cards and also to leverage them for protecting. So that will be method number 5, utilizing a box. Method number 6, probably the best method, is to grade your sports cards. When you're grading a card, you're not only getting a grade on the card, understanding, for example, that this card is a 9.5 centering, 9.5 corners, 10 edges, a 9.5 surface, but you're also able to protect your card in arguably the best method of any of our options in this video. At the end of the day, a lot of times when you're grading a card, you are also trying to preserve the life of that card as well. Having it sealed as well is going to help you with erosion and the card just being discolored over time. So the best cards that you're going to be able to acquire in the future are going to be most likely the graded cards. Because if you have something that's valuable, you probably want to have it graded as well. So that's going to be method number 6, grading your cards. Method number 7, and the final one, is going to be to use a Pelican case or a foam type case. And I also included putting your cards in a safe as well. Of course, first, before you utilize a Pelican case or putting your cards in a safe, you don't just want to stack them like so and leave them in there. You want to organize them in a box or have them graded and then put them into a safe or into a Pelican. That's all we have for you in this video. Don't forget to comment below. Also, subscribe and like our channel if you are new. And if you've been around, thank you so much for sticking around. We're going to be doing videos every Monday here on the channel. And also, we have a special coupon code for you. Type in Black Friday, so you can use the coupon code Black Friday. You can get 90% off of our Pokemon collecting and investing course, as well as our sports card collecting and investing course. This will take you step by step and teaching you how to invest and collect into cards if you are a Pokemon or sports card investor. All right, so that's all we have for you. We will see you in the next episode.